Hello, this is Edward Kranz, the Honey Badger Binder of BOOKFORGE. It's currently Wednesday, first week in April. And I want to acknowledge the fact that we haven't been live in a while. And while this is my substitute, it is not live. Recording it while I'm doing a board repair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and record from this camera. The video that when you do eventually get to watch it will be presented in this camera. The Bible that I'm working on is an 1814 or an 1825. I don't remember which. I think it was 1814. And we are doing, the board looked like it had been chewed on, or at the very least it was in something that rubbed the edge away. And so I'm doing a board repair, much the same way that we do a, what do you call a corner repair. So, and it uses a heavy weight. I think this is 300 gram, 100% cotton rag, Khaldi paper. And then I have a lighter weight. It's still on the stiff side, but it's probably closer to 120 GSM. Again, 100% cotton rag, Khaldi paper, and all that good stuff, acid free. And we're building it up. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this. You guys are going to watch from that angle, which I realize isn't the best angle, but it kind of gives you a preview of what's coming next week when I get this video into the editing bay, get it edited and pooped out. So next week, my goal is to start releasing at least one good video a week. I know I have some filler that I've been putting out there, but I haven't been feeling well. I've been struggling with depression. The last few weeks it's been really bad. I have a number I need to call and get some medication and maybe some counseling. But so if you're interested in that, follow along. We'll see how that goes. I went to anger management once when I was younger, and I got pissed at my therapist and quit. So we'll see how that goes. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to start work on this. I hope you have a good day. I've been experiencing frustrations with the room, and I mean, I can't really attach much of these walls because they're old plaster and lathe, and I really haven't been able to figure out how to film in here right. So I got lights in weird placements. So I'm sorry this is bright over here, but on the other camera, it illuminates what I'm working on. So, all right, my friends. Anyone else use anvils as weights? Protecting the old board. There we go. That's funny. Get this thing centered best I can. All right. Now, normally what I do, this is in there pretty good. This is my center support. Uh, Now, normally what I would do is I would start with the thinner paper now and build out. But because these boards are so thick, and I want to say they're like a full 5 millimeters. Okay, they're 4. They seem thicker, but it's still quite a bit. So I'm going to, at least on this side, I'm going to use another layer of the thick hanji. Except this time, let's see if I can pencil. I am going to, no, I want to go the other way. Let's start off here. So now the big question is, can I get, I know I just glued this all out, but I need to get in there. I don't want any of this loose material to go down and bulk up. So I'm doing my best to delaminate it in such a way that I do take out some material, because what I want to do is I'm going to put going to fight me the whole way. And that's all right. So I've got 2 layers there I need to glue out. And I will be putting the second layer on with this. I'll also do a layer on the other side. Okay. I really want to laminate that together. I don't want to pull this out too far. So I don't want it to have a crease, I don't want it to break, and I don't want it to go too deep. So what I'm going to do is use my spatula and press some glue down in there, rake it along. All right, now we're going to take the thick Khaldi paper and I'm going to make sure it's glued out on both sides. I'm using a wheat starch, or wheat paste in this case. And we're going to glue everything together. So the goal is to get this set in there. I don't need it very deep, I just need it to get in the groove. And while that is sitting there, before we get too far, I am going to glue out this thinner piece. Excuse me. And we're going to get this in there, and it's actually going to sit probably right on top. Okay. One thing that I do want to do is I do not want my leather right here to start adhering So we're going to take a piece of acetate and slide it in. And protect this from sticking. Ah, really? Okay. Flip this around real quick. Because before I put this under weight, which I need to do really quick, so what I've got going on, all right, I like that. We're going to do a couple things different this time when we put it under weight. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to take a few pieces of Reemay and I'm going to create a padded area. So that way, as we put this under weight, let me put a board under there. Now normally I would use clamps for this, but I haven't found them. I haven't unpacked them yet. So Now, there's a couple different ways we can handle this. I'm just going to leave it underneath the board net till later on this afternoon. And if you notice here, if you realize in the earlier videos, this had Oxford hollows between the bands, and now the leather has been put on and is waiting for the boards to be finished so I can reattach the boards. So this has a lot of wheat paste on it, and so it needs to dry quite a bit. And then we'll probably go in and we may put in one more thin layer of the lighter weight cotton rag, and then we'll cover everything with hanji, so all the seams, and if there's any gaps or anything, those will all be covered, and we'll trim it all down to size. So that's it for this segment. For my folks watching this on Patreon right now, thank you very much, and look for the full video of this process from start to finish next week. All right, thank you, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.